Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in. It has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a luxury interior design and build space brand called Damian Corporate. Founded in 1962 by Mr. Damian Pereira, the Damian Group has established a legacy of excellence in the luxury interior design and build space. Under the leadership of Mr. Anselm Pereira and his son Craig and Kyle Pereira, the group has expanded its offering into construction and hospitality. They already have a state-of-art 30,000 square feet automated manufacturing facility in Bhiwandi. They also have a showroom in Mumbai and Goa, and they have diversified into ultra-luxury bespoke homes and hospitality ventures. To talk more about this business and the business opportunity, right, I'm joined with Kyle and Craig himself. They are the GM, they are the executive directors. We also have Anjali, the general manager sales and the marketing. Jacqueline, we have the manager sales. And we also have Vishal Mahajan is the key account manager from Delhi. Raja Jain is the key account manager from Mumbai. So yeah, we will have good discussion about the brand and the business opportunity. But before we start talking about the brand and the business, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have an opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business. If you, in case, if you would like to ask any, you please put it into the Q&A box and we will take up all those questions post the brand presentation. Right. So that is how will be the flow of this webinar. Now I would request Kyle and Greg to please take the lead and let's talk about, please help us understand your brand and the business opportunity. Over to you.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for the opportunity to present the brand. Like Bharat was talking about the foundation and where the brand started. We actually were founded in 1962. We actually, Craig and me, are third generation of the family that runs the company. And we'll just take you through a quick PPT to show you a growth story, to show you the history, to show you our strengths and which areas, and even the quantum of quality of work that we've been doing. And then once we give you a glimpse of that, we'll talk to you about the two products that we are launching in terms of a franchise model, which is for all of you. 1 second, I'll just try and share my screen. I hope this is visible to everybody.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the points that Bharat touched upon in terms of the diversity and the number of years we've been in the industry, actually about 65 years. So we have a strong background and co-professionals within our team. We have about 100 people in head office and a labor strength of 250 to 300, depending on the scale and location of the project. We have, as Bharat was talking about, a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Bhiwandi, and we have our own company-owned warehouses. This is some of our footprint. So we have a showroom in Mumbai, we have a showroom in Goa, we have a satellite office in Bangalore, which is sales office as well. And the time was right for us to branch out on a larger scale as we had systems in place, and now we're ready for that franchise model, which we can take everywhere. So on the top right, you'll see our head office in Goa. On the bottom left, you'll see our head office in Mumbai, and this is a Bangalore setup here. On the right is the factory. So you'll see all these machinery and machines are in our Bhiwandi factory. So everything is highly automated. Whatever work we do mainly happens on all these machines. These are some of our international partners. We collaborate with a lot of the European market and European players, through which we have catered to foreign clientele as well as Indian, but we bring a foreign product. So that's the quality that we talk about by collaborating with a lot of these international players. I want to talk to you about our designer. So the system that we're going to talk about, the wardrobes and the kitchens. So Roberto Fantini is our designer in Italy. He collaborated with him, and he's been one of the stalwarts in the Italian design field for the last 30 odd years. And he's collaborated with many, many companies to design different products. And lastly, he's collaborating with us as well on a couple of products. So I'll take you through them in a bit. Key milestones, just for everyone's glimpse of certain dates that happened. So 1962, 71. Anslim's actually our father, so he's actually traveling, so couldn't be part of this call. But we are filling that gap today. So he joined the business and he took it to in a more larger turnkey segment. So 1975 was our first showroom in Mumbai. In 95, we built Damian Goa, which is our Goa showroom and office. In 2002, the Mumbai showroom was broken down and we rebuilt a 3G+2 level showroom there. In 2011 was one of our largest projects at that time, was Reliance Group, Anil Ambani Group, that we secured. In 2013 is when we launched Damian Corporate as a new flagship entity to do luxury projects. In 2017, we opened a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Bhiwandi. And in 2020, we were happy that we secured the largest project till date, which was Balaji Wafers in Rajkot. In 2025 is when we are launching these two products that I'm going to talk to you a little bit more on, which is the modular kitchen and the modular wardrobe. The kitchen's called Ria and the wardrobe's called Chloe. I'm just quickly taking you through, not particularly the wardrobes and the kitchens, but just projects that we've done and the scale and quality of projects we do. You're going to see a mixed bag of residential as well as commercial entities, projects. So I'm just going to quickly actually run through all the sites. So everything has been designed, conceptualized, and manufactured internally by us for all these projects that you're going to see.
So these are basically luxury high-end residential fit-outs. We do a complete turnkey solution, including civil, interior, and MEP. In terms of the bandwidth, we have our team of engineers, architects, and designers. So we work constantly with each and every project, making it a unique as well as suiting the client's requirement.
This was Karan Johar's jewelry store in Mumbai, called Tiani Jewelry.
So we have a spectrum, or we have the expertise to take up. We take up actually all projects in various verticals. With regarding to the residential, we collaborate with imported furniture. Some of it is manufactured at our factory as well. So this kind of gives you a glimpse of the sort of projects which we can execute and take up. These are spanned all across India, even overseas as well. Like you see, Mount Meru is actually in Lusaka, Africa. Over here, we collaborate with various other partners as well to get this done, but the design and the concept happens from here. we also have a luxury series of commercial as well as residential projects. We also have statement pieces like artifacts, which we import specifically from various designers. So that basically adds the character to the space which we look at.
So obviously, each of these projects have been tailor-made for their respective client or user. So this is actually the Balaji project which we're talking about, which is about 8,000 square feet. So everything from the MEP, concept, 3Ds, everything was done in-house, and the execution as well happened. It's G+3 building. And we focused on living spaces and green spaces within the atrium to create a focal point. Breakout areas were introduced as well. These are all the director cabins. So that's why it's a different scale and luxury.
So as we see, there's like a massive requirement for all residential as well as commercial furnitures. With the rapid growth happening in all cities, pan-India, we see that there's tremendous potential for us as well as for our franchise partners to take it forward to the next level. Hence we're reaching out to various franchise partners to collaborate with, because we have the product and the expertise to execute. So only a question of reaching places which we've not reached before.
So these are Adani's projects. Actually, we're working with Adani in a big way as well for their offices, as well as we work with a lot of developers in terms of show flats, in terms of bespoke furniture that's required. It's KPMG at Vikroli. We've done 4 offices for them. So these are some of our corporate clientele, and like you see all the big names here, which we worked with them on multiple projects. This is also some of the residential hospitality partners that we work with extensively as well.
We do a lot of work with Marriott, Hyatt for the residential for their hotel projects.
So I touched upon a designer called Roberto Fantini. So he's collaborated with us to design and invent a bespoke kitchen solution as well as a patented wardrobe solution, which that's the franchise opportunity as well. The earlier part of the projects I showed you is what we do as a company in terms of the design and build space. We execute everything. We have the capability to do everything. The franchise model of what we're talking and the scalable part is the kitchen and wardrobe showrooms, and that's what we're coming to. So I'm just going to play a quick little video. I hope it will be audible to everyone. Is it audio playing?
Yeah, it is visible, but there's no sound.
Okay, let me see if that's an issue. Give me a second.
Okay, meanwhile, I would request everyone to keep on posting your queries in the Q&A box, and we will take all those questions post the presentation.
Damian Corporate presents Chloe, our signature modular wardrobe system designed for ultimate flexibility and style. The main post runs from the floor to the ceiling, providing a strong foundation. These bracing fits dividing panels and accessories at any level to meet your needs. These easily adjust shelf height brackets that slide and lock securely. These panels are available in various shades of veneer or laminate with soft-close imported channels for seamless operation. Die-cast brackets allow shelves to tilt at any desired angle for customized storage. If desired, you can eliminate the dividing panels for a more cost-effective solution. Lighting is integrated within the wardrobe for enhanced visibility. These are intelligently designed drawers for various organizational needs, fitted with soft-close channels. A smooth pull-down mechanism allows for easy access to clothing items stored at heights. Equipped with important hinges and gaskets, offer a silent and smooth close. Powder-coated profile shutters with safety glass are available in different colour options. We invite you to experience Chloe, our signature modular wardrobe system.
So that was actually the video that showed you what Chloe is all about in terms of the technical inputs, and it showed you the internal structure of the system. I'm going to quickly show you the exteriors now of what's possible in terms of the design. So the design can be anything you want it to be, basically.
So the advantage.
Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly run through. These are different projects that we've done with Chloe as in terms of the product. A lot of high-end homes and hospitality projects. So ultimately, you can design your own facade. So the entire exterior is totally customizable in terms of what you want to do with it, in terms of the number of shelves, the number of drawers. All that is customizable. Lighting is integrated as well. So it's entirely profile-based system, and hence it's durable. And what we use is birch ply as well in terms of internally. So the material we use is all high-end as per the European norms.
So nothing which you'd like to add, I mean, in terms of the wardrobe per se, which is Chloe, generally, like for our wardrobe which you engineer, we have an aluminium profile which is mounted on all four sides, and you can keep adding profiles keep adding panels as and when you require in terms of your shelves. So there's complete flexibility. So today, for example, you can have an open wardrobe carcass with just the shutters. And as you go forward, in case you want to increase or your requirement change, you can keep adding profiles as and when you require in terms of your shelves, your panels, your drawers. So say, for example, if you get a wardrobe for your child, and as your child grows, the requirement or the configuration of your wardrobes keeps changing. So here you have the complete flexibility through an Allen key just to keep on adding requirements as and when you don't require to break it up and redo it again. Similarly, even if you're moving house or the product offers you the flexibility to move it from point A to point B, where you can just dismantle it with it's like a mechano set. So you can with an Allen key, you can dismantle it and reinstall it as per your size, as per the configuration you require.
Okay, so I'll quickly move on to the kitchen part, which is called RIA. So I'll quickly show you a technical video on that, so it helps with the understanding, and I'll take you through a few projects as well.
There's no sound.
And then suddenly I'll show you.
While we sort that out, I'll run you through the next the images actually of the wardrobe. So these are some of the options which you can have in terms of the modular kitchen, which is the RIA collection. These are you could have the finishes in any look and feel you want. You can have the counters in quartz, granite, or even whichever finish you require. Of course, the finishing plies can be as per your requirement. In terms of the configuration, also you can have it configured to various drawers. You can have wicker baskets. So we have standard modules, whichever your requirement is for the kitchen, that can be customized. You can also have an in-house washing machine, inbuilt washing machine, the hob. If you require the island as well, that can be customized. So we give a complete solution. We have standard models, but whatever the sizes are, that can be taken care of. And whatever differential amount or the size we also have filler panels for that for that requirement. In terms of the overheads as well, you can have it like you see with the inbuilt lighting system. So it kind of gives an ambience look as well to it. This is again, the permutation combinations are innumerable. In terms of the look and feel as well, this is another concept which we have. Okay, I think we got the video. Okay, so this is a more classical look. So you can, the carcass remains the same, but the panel, the finishing can be even veneer as well. You can have drop-down LED lights as well, so it adds an ambience to the look and feel of it. This also is possible in terms of the look design. So these are just basic examples of sites which we've executed. Of course, it can be inbuilt, like I said, to the client's requirement. You can have it in lacquer glass as well. So now, like in the market, there are so many different finishes possible for your kitchen. With our system, you're able to collaborate whichever finishes are there and kind of get a color, a shade, and a requirement design intent which you require.
Even if you have your own designer, we can collaborate and strategize with them to achieve a desired look that they may have. We also have a in-house design setup where we can also propose things to you. So I mean, we are a full-stop solution. Let me try playing the video from here now. Let me just try. Hang on.
So this whole setup and design and the setup was built by you, your company, right?
Yes.
Combinations of
Is
units
this
paired with
readable to
stunning
everyone?
quartz or granite countertops. Preparation unit, equipped with drawers and a pull-out spice rack. Vessel unit, features space.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was playing well.
Easy access to all your cookware. Conceal pull-out, features a pull-out table that integrates into a drawer. Magic corner unit, for those hard-to-reach corners with effortless accessibility. Sink unit provides a smart storage solution to store the cleaning essentials and segregate the wet and dry waste. A mini movable waste bin is added for your convenience. Larder unit allows convenient access to your daily cooking essentials from either side. Pantry unit features 5 chrome baskets which offer ample storage. Broom pull-out for convenient storage of your cleaning accessories. Space tower features 5 pull-out drawers for optimal storage. Overhead unit with openable or flap shutters made of solid or glass panels. Island counter, which is accessible from all sides, providing additional preparation and cooking space. Transform your dream kitchen to fit your unique need, function, and style with RIA, our bespoke modular kitchen solution.
I think that gave you a glimpse of and that gave you a glimpse of the product in terms of what it has and the options and permutations possible. So those were the two products that were launched with our design team, especially Roberto, who was a key asset in that development. We spent about 2.5 to 3 years on the R&D to come up with a system that that was the need of today, I felt, in terms of especially given the number of construction projects happening on a pan-India level, the number of redevelopment projects happening. There's a massive requirement for these products. I'm not just saying our products, but I'm saying the kitchen and wardrobes in general, because every home requires it to function. You can buy your living room sofa later. After moving in, you can keep adding, but a kitchen and a wardrobe is something that's required on day one. So there is no compromise on that in terms of requirement and necessity in every home, irrespective of people's budgets and all. But our wardrobe system is such that you can say you're starting off your life and you don't have a budget of say 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs for a high-end wardrobe, you can buy just the framework and the shutters. You can spend 50,000 to a lakh. Another month goes by, you can add in 4 drawers. So it's a plug and play system that you can keep upgrading your wardrobe as and when your budget or lifestyle allows. Obviously, you can buy the whole thing upfront, you can put in the works if you have the money, but it's designed for everyone. So after 3 months, you can have that wardrobe which is not hitting you upfront. So that was the entire concept. Yeah, that was the entire concept of it, is that we cater not just to everyone, but everyone, not just the high-end market as well. Though it's a high-end product, you can gradually build your product.
So basically, it's like an engineered product. So whatever the finishing requirement you or your wife or your spouse might require, that you can take care of it. But the product is engineered such a way that you can always keep on adding as and when requirements.
True, and that is a very good idea also, in case if someone really have a, tight budget, then they can start with at least the primarily, prime things, and then later on they can keep on adding different,
For sure.
that's
So these wardrobes were actually, we've done a lot of work with the Marriott Group and Courtyard Marriott in Bangalore, and we showcased it in Dubai as well at the Hospitality Conference. It was very well received by a lot of the international designers. So we're in talks with them for projects in Saudi as well, hotel projects for the wardrobe as well. So I mean that's what it is. I trust that we gave you a little insight into it, and the videos and images. Sorry for the technical issues, but I hope it was clear and readable and audible. I think Vishal or Ashok can also get into the commercials if required and numbers.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to answer anyone's questions, if at all.
So if you're done, Kyle, then I think Vishal can share the financials, right?
Sure.
Vishal? And also, I would request all the viewers to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box, and we will take up all your queries post the financials. But it's a good opportunity, right? Yeah, I can see a couple of questions in the Q&A box, but I would still request everyone to please keep on asking your queries. I mean, executive directors, both the executive directors are with us. I mean, they are the best one who can give you the best answers. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Bharat. Thanks, Kyle, for your inputs and description of the brand. So, as I just want to start with one thing that even it's a premium segment brand, but the financial overview that I am going to present is of that type that anyone can start business with. And it's a very small model that we are approaching, that is of 750 square feet of space. And the total capex that is required is just 30.5 lakh. That is inclusive of your display inventory, franchisee fee, and fit out cost. So if I can break this one, for this particular 750 square feet of space, the total display inventory cost is around 15.5 lakh. And 5 lakh is of franchisee fee. And then there will be a 1.5 lakh cost is of white goods and 2 lakh is of franchisee fee. So in total, it's coming 30.5 lakh. So going forward, if I'm considering like your ROI and PNL, so even if we are taking a very conservative sales approach, let's suppose if you are able to get a business of 2 or 3 BHK only from retail sale. So here you have two type of sales provision. One is retail and one is institutional. Institutional is via builder projects or any of the residential society project that you are getting. So even if you are like start getting business from the third month onwards, and even if you are able to get only 2 or 3 houses or similar kind of retail business, uh, even if we are considering this kind of conservative approach, your ROI will be in less than 1 year, and will be payback will be in 6 to 9 months. So let me go through the month-on-month revenue basis. Let's start if we are able to start getting retail sales from the third month. even if we are not getting any of the sale from first month and second month, and if we are able to get two BHK unit sales, and that is inclusive of two kitchen sets and approximately 3 to 4 wardrobes. So if we are taking in total it's 5 units sale from the third month onwards, and thereafter there will be subsequent increase in the sales. So in total, the retail sale that is coming, it's around 3.3 CR. And as far as institutional sale is concerned, our builder project sale is considered. On an average, we are taking it as a 20 flat sale or 20 apartment sales. So even if we are able to get three project in first year, like maybe you will get first project on fifth or sixth month. Then after 2 3 months there will be second project, and then after 2 3 months there will be third project. So if we are able to cater, or if we are able to win three project sales business, so again, we are getting a revenue of approximately 3.34 CR. So in total, the first year revenue that we are considering is 6.63 CR. That is after taking this type of conservative approach. So now coming to the P&L part, we have considered revenue, retail revenue is approximately 3.09 and the project revenue 3.54 CR. And our retail margin is 30% and the project margin, the institutional sales margin is 25%. Institutional margin may vary in few cases, but yes, on an average, it will remain the same 25%. So considering those values, the total gross margin is coming 1.81 CR. Now let's come to the operational expenses. For installation, you have to spend approximately 2% of the total revenue, and it's approximately coming 13.27 lakh. And then there will be travel and conveyance and other expenses, that is we are considering 0.2%. So in total, like we are considering employee costs, their incentives and helper staff incentives, rental costs, utility expenses, pantry expenses, and there will be approximately 6% we have kept for the marketing expenses, that is including of influential marketing and other things. So even considering 6% of the total revenue as marketing expenses, total expenses is coming somewhere around 1.03 CR, and the net profit before taxes is coming around 77.73 lakhs. So considering your investment of 30.5 lakh, so the payback will be coming in 6 months, and the ROI is more than 200, it's approximately 250%. So let's, even if we are assuming some sort of like deduction in sales, like even if we are not able to get three projects in the first year, let's suppose we will be able to get only two projects. Even in that particular scenario, you will be able to achieve ROI more than 200%, and your payback will be within a year. So this is a good opportunity with this kind of ROI and payback. You can start investing with the around 30.5 to 31 lakh. So this is a good opportunity. So if there is anything that anyone want to ask, we are
Yeah.
open for question and answer session.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vishal. So yeah, that was a little bit of idea about the investment that the franchisee would require. Of course, it is, I mean, very, the investment amount is really less if you are looking for, luxury, if you want to work with a luxury brand, right? So yeah, so now I would request everyone to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box. Yeah, we are now ready to take the questions. A couple of questions I can see here. By the way, meanwhile, Jacqueline and Anjali, would you like to add any remark from your side also? Yes, no?
Yeah, basically, the our model is so lucrative for the people because the investment is low, but at the same time, like you have a better margin on it. Like we are offering 30% margin in case of the retail sale and 25% margin on the corporate or institutional sale, which is a very big margin. So then, even if you get a lesser turnover, also you will be able to earn more, and then you can meet your whatever investments you have done, that you will be able to recover it. Like So as we are a little optimistic and we put it as 7 months, but you can even recover it much earlier also if you do more business, because there's a lot of business in the market. So we feel that it is a very good opportunity for people to invest into, because it's a small investment and bigger margin.
True, true. Right.
So you can, I mean, that's what Vishal can emphasize on.
And it's a good opportunity, I would like to add, because it's a product that is very required in today's time and age. Like wardrobes and kitchens is in every house.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so we'll now move on to some questions that we have received in the Q&A box. I can see Anil said, appreciating your business model, the way you are providing your products or these services to the investors. Great job.
Thanks, Anil. Appreciate it.
Also, yeah, they're also asking if you have FOCO model.
So
Yes, it's a FOCO model.
It's a FOCO.
So-
Yes, yes.
Okay, and which all cities you are?
No, sorry, Vishal, I think there's a mistake. It's a 4-4.
Sorry, it's a
FOCO
FOCO model. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's a FOCO model.
It's a 4-4, right?
Yes.
FOFO. All right.
Yes. Whatever technical support is there will be looked after by us.
Mhm.
In as well as we, in terms of marketing and all that, we can handhold and show the franchisee partner how it's to be done, which are the areas that you should look at and whatever. And then obviously in the costing as well, I believe there is there is an employee cost as well factored, which takes care of that. So you'll have to have a store manager as well who will do the marketing and tie-ups and all that. We can show them how it's done. So the support is always there from the company in that regard. It's not that you are just left.
Okay.
We
So,
have
I mean-
kept as 2 lakh as launching marketing budget, and other than that, operational expenses we have kept of approximately 6% of the revenue as a marketing expenses, so that we can spend on the brand promotion in local area and all.
Sure.
Yeah, there is also a question related to the marketing, right? Anilji is asking, I may be interested, but not good in marketing. How will you be helping them for the marketing side?
Let me see. What's up on marketing trend? So in terms of the marketing, there is certain processes that need to be done. One is obviously digital marketing, wherein whatever we are doing, we can share those learnings in terms of how it's to be done and where it's to be done. Number two is offline, in terms of physical presence, be it local designers, architects, interior designers, developers. There is a part of marketing and collaboration that's required, wherein you go and showcase the product. You showcase the pros, you showcase the features, and obviously Vishal has also got a marketing fee, which can also be shared with designers. It's like a sort of commission-based thing, that when they promote or push the product for various projects, they earn a commission as well on it. So they become part of your channel partner team.
It's basically like an incentive for them to sort of swing the other way.
Okay, yeah. Also, we have a question related to the investor's profile. Any preference for selecting the franchisee, by the way?
We don't personally have a preference in any regard. Someone has to be obviously passionate about it, because once you're passionate about a certain project or a product, everything else follows in terms of the drive to make it a success. We don't have a fit profile, but anyone, preferably if you dabble in some sort of a business or stock or you have that hunger to grow your income, then this is a great opportunity, because of the requirement of the day is kitchen, wardrobes, and everything. I also saw a question. Sorry, I'm going to go up because I scrolled down. From Prabhakar Bhai, who he said, which all cities are you seeing good business in?
Yeah.
So, to be honest, it's every city, right? Because this is a requirement that's required everywhere. It's not just a requirement for Mumbai or for Delhi or for Bangalore. Obviously, the number of homes are a lot more there. So in terms of volumes are higher. but every city, every town requires a product like this. So tier 2, 3 cities also, there is a big void for a quality product there.
Also, one more thing I'd like to add to kind of shed some more light on his question in terms of which cities are you seeing good business with. It basically with the real estate prices in Bombay, Bangalore, and Delhi, for example. The trend, although these are new products, what inquiries we get basically we have realized, what we find is that in the metros, the sizes of the flats are smaller, but the specifications are higher. Like in terms of they go with more exclusive materials. In places like Nasik, Solapur, Calcutta, or even Bhubaneswar and down south as well, the volumes are much larger. So, for example, you have 4 BHK, 3 BHK, 5 BHK flats as well. So it's a mix of both, you know. So every city has its own requirement, but the product which we are offering has suits or fits all the requirements required.
I saw another question from Anil Seth about will implementation be done by brand team or franchise? Anilji, if you can elaborate on that implementation of what exactly are you talking about?
I think it is all about setup.
Are you talking about after sales, or are you talking about setup of the
setup? I guess it should be set up. Anyways, I mean, okay, installation. Yeah. All right. Okay.
So I'll answer both. In case it was the wrong question, I'll still answer both. The setup cost will be borne by the franchise partner. We will work in tandem with the franchise partner to design the store and the layout of the products, so where it's going to be, how it's going to be as well. The setup cost is not much because it's a basic interior that's required and the lighting and ACs, but the focus is the product. It's not the civil part of it. So that's one. Number two is the installation team. So to help that burden, say your numbers are not high initially, you need not have to have an installation team on payroll. Any carpenter or technical person can be trained to install this. We will do the training. We will do that. But whenever there's a dispatch, say in a month you have 3 kitchens and 2 wardrobes to send out to prospective clients. On those days, you can hire them on the day or per day, and they can just install it and go. So it becomes a job work centric. It's not a burden on your franchise model. Like it's a salary. It's not that. It's per day where you factor the installation cost. So in that way, it's a little easier. That burden's not there as a salary to have an installation team in-house. Obviously, if a franchise partner is doing exceptionally well and has a dispatch every day, then it would obviously make sense to have a team in-house because that will save cost and maintain quality. But ultimately, the product is designed in such a way on machines, it's impossible to install it wrongly. Measurements are taken and it fits like a jigsaw puzzle.
True. Yeah. Would you like to take other questions also?
Yeah. Pawan has said, what are the target markets?
Mm-hmm.
So the target market is it is a premium product, right? Based on your studies that franchise India has done as well. The premium market is I don't remember the figures, but I think we can share that with everyone. Vishal and Ashok was that you'll have worked out the segment that we're in is the biggest void in terms of quality products. So it is a premium product, but like I said, you can plug and play it and keep upgrading it. So even someone who doesn't have that 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs to spend on a high-end wardrobe day one can spend 1 lakh and can keep upgrading as time goes.
Okay. Yeah, I think we probably have answered all the questions. In case if anyone would like to get in touch with us, let me just share.
So Anil had a last point. Sorry.
Yeah.
He
Please,
said
please.
this will not work as skilled workers are not available as per our timelines. I beg to differ because skilled workers and carpenters are available everywhere. Once we have a training and once they are made partners of the franchise model, like for example in Pune or in Nagpur, right? Then obviously once that training is done and that partnership is developed, they are available all the time. So you can align it as such that you use the same team.
All right, so I already have shared my the number, hotline number, that is 9717683838, or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. I would also request Vishal and Raja, in case if you could also share your number. Vishal Mahajan is taking care of this brand in North, and Raja Jain is from Mumbai. So in case if anyone would like to get in touch with Raja, you can also contact him on his number. I would request Vishal and Raja, please, your name, your location, and your number. Right. So that is how anyone can contact, and then we can have a discussion in length. Yeah, of course, we will again do a deep dive into the financials and all. Although everything is very crystal clear so far. Very good brand, very good opportunity, and at a very minimal, investment. That is the best part.
And if any prospective franchise partner is keen to talk to us as well, we're always available. So
Yeah, sure.
get on a call with everyone and have a chat whenever.
Sure. So Vishal and Raja will be coordinating, and of course, in case if we would require you all can have, we all can have a joint call, remotely or physically, whatever will be the possible, and that is how we will move ahead.
Sorry, I saw a last question by an anonymous attendee said any MG. So there's no MG. I mean, it's whatever business you do.
Please take.
As there's a Q&O popped in any MG. So I assume it's their minimum guarantee. So
yeah, correct. Yeah.
No, there is no.
Okay.
The more you do, the more you earn. Even if you do a little amount, you still earn. I mean, that's the pro of this model.
Great. All right, so that's it for the day. But before we close this session, I would ask Craig and Greg, Kyle and Greg, if you can please share your closing remarks before we end this session.
I hope that everyone got a chance to see the work we do and the work we've been doing, and also the new product launches we're talking about. I hope it was clear to everyone about 3 years of hard work that's gone into it, and that's the level that it is now, where it's ready for a wider launch and promotion all over the country and abroad. So this was a nice interaction, nice questions, and I'm glad we got a chance to present. And I just wanted to thank everybody for their time and patience to allow us to do this.
Yeah, so it's a fantastic opportunity, like we're saying once again. We're looking for like-minded partners to partner along with it, and our objective is the same. It's like if everyone grows together, it's a happy place for everyone, right? So that's the objective of it.
Yeah, the road is a long road ahead. So we're looking at that partnership for many years to come.
Absolutely. All right, so I think that's it for the day. Of course, I would like to thank all the viewers who joined this webinar and stayed with us for almost around 50 minutes. And we really had lots of learning about the brand and the legacy, the expertise. And of course, thank you, Vishal, for explaining the financials, right? In case if anyone would still have any question, of course, you can come to us, call to us, and we can have a discussion further. I would also like to thank all the panelists, Kyle and Craig, Jacqueline, Anjali, Raja, and Vishal for being available for this webinar and sharing the insight about this brand and the business. So that's it. So tomorrow again, we will come up with a new brand and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, have a nice day. Take care.
Thanks
so much, everyone.
Thanks, Bharat.
Thank you.